second, you guys. Um, can y'all hear me? Safe. Oh, I don't know if y'all can hear me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Is it sound good? Okay, the sound is good. I just want to make sure that the sound is good. Y'all can press one in the chat. It sounds good. We're about to get this video started. We got a lot of stuff to discuss in this live. Better yet, I'm going to go on my device and read the receipts. When you come on the room, say, hey, I see you. I see T1000. I see you, Massey. I see you in here. Better yet, I'm probably not getting. I just want to get a couple of minutes before we go ahead and get this show actually started. Okay. I don't know. I'm not getting every comment in here, but we're going to go ahead on and get this show started. So let's first start with Milagro Gramz. So I want to read this a court document, and it was sad. It was so sad to me because I was reading this court document, and when I tell you, I was really sad reading it. But I want to read. This is what she wrote to the court. They want her to do a superseded bond or something like that, and I want to read this while she's doing an appeal. So she's really is trying to get a stay of enforcement of the amended final judgment pending appeal. And she said this to the court. I respectfully submit this reply in further support of my motion to stay of enforcement of the amended final judgment pending appeal. Plaintiff opposition attempts to portray my request as an effort to avoid accountability. That is not what this motion is. I'm not asking the court to erase the judgment. I'm not asking this court to ignore the jury verdict. I am asking for a stay pending appeal because I'm pursuing appellate review in good faith. I do not have financial ability to post a full superseded bond. Immediate enforcement will create severe hardship while my appeal is still pending. I have now submitted a sworn declaration regarding my financial circumstances. Plaintiff repeatedly argued that my motion did not include sworn financial evidence. In response, I have submitted a declaration under penalty explaining my financial circumstances. I am self-employed. My income fluctuates from month to month and is based on subscription, audience support, platform monetization related to content revenue. I do not own a home. I do not have substantial assets. Assets. I do not have liquid funds available to post a full superseded bond. I support my household and my two minor children. I also have ongoing litigation and appeal related expenses. My financial hardship is not new development created for purposes of this motion. It has been a recurrent issue throughout the litigation. It is reflected in the record. I previously testified on the oath regarding my financial circumstances and a substantial stain the case placed upon me. During the course of this litigation, I lost multiple attorneys and at various stages relied upon legal assistance provided without compensation. It has also established during these proceedings that I lost one of my primary sources of income, my contract with Stationhead. The loss of that income significantly impacted my ability to support my household and my two minor children, contributed to the financial hardship from which I am still attempting to recover. These circumstances demonstrate that my inability to obtain a full superseded bond is not a strategic choice or an effort to delay enforcement, but the result of genuine and long-standing financial limitations. Plaintiff argued that my inability to pay proves why a bond is necessary, but the argument ignores the practical reality of my situation. A full bond requirement will not preserve the status quo. It will eventually deny me meaningful appellate review because I do not have the resources to obtain such a bond while maintaining my household and pursuing my appeal. This is not a case where a wealthy judgment debtor is hiding assets or refusing to secure a judgment. I am self-employed individual with fluctuating income, no substantial property, and family obligations. I am asking the court to consider those facts instead of treating me as if I am a corporation or a party with access to unlimited resources. To protect sensitive personal financial information related to myself and my minor children, I have not publicly filed detailed financial records at this time. However, if the courts believe additional documentation is necessary, I am prepared to provide supporting financial records under appropriate protections, including filing under seal or wish reductions as directed by the court. My request for a stay is made in good faith. Plaintiff argued that I have not met the requirements for a stay in enforcement of the judgment, should proceed immediately. Respectfully, respectfully, respectfully. Hold on, I disagree. My request is made in good faith and based upon genuine financial hardship. My inability to obtain a full superseded bond and of some national issues I intend to present on appeal. I am not seeking to avoid the judgment, nor am I asking this court to disagree or disregard the jury's verdict. I am exercising my right to an appellate review and seeking temporary uh, relief while that review proceeds. My financial difficulties exist long before the filing of the present motion and have been evident throughout the litigation. They are not newly asserted for the purpose of this motion, nor are they offered as an excuse to evade responsibility. Rather, they are a part of the reality of the court should consider when determining whether a stay or alternative security is appropriate. My appeal raises serious legal issues. Plaintiff argued that I failed to show a livelihood of success on appeal. I respectfully disagree. At minimum, my appeal raises serious legal questions that warrant preserving the status quo. The case involves speech, commentary, public figures, controversy, trial reporting, opinion, intent, and limits of liability for online commentary. There are minor issues. I intend to challenge the defamation ruling and the reinstatement of the defendant verdict. My position have always been that my commentary was based on my observations, my review of public record, media report, social media discussion, and my personal attendance in court. I was not acting as someone secretly directed by the Peterson family. I was not paid by them to attack plaintiff. I was not commissioned to harass plaintiff. I was covering this case and discovering issues I believe were important long before I had my contact with Tory Lanez or members of his family. People follow my reporting because I was asking questions about inconsistencies, contradictions, media coverage, public statement, and the criminal case. I form opinions based on what I saw, what I heard, what was reported, what occurred in court. I respectfully maintain the statements about credibility, inconsistencies, whether a public figure account should be believed or protected, opinion and commentary, especially in the context of public controversy. Plaintiff repeatedly frames my conduct as malicious. I dispute those characterizations. I did not act with actual malice. I did not knowingly publish false statements. I did not set out to destroy plaintiff. I gave commentary and opinion based on information available to me at the time. The appeal raised serious issues about whether the evidence was sufficient to establish the required state of mind, especially when speech were involved, commentary on a highly public criminal case and public figures. The deep fake issue. Plaintiff argued referenced the deep fake video in a highly inflammatory terms, but the context matter. My position that is that I did not create the video. I did not know it was fake. When I first became aware of it, I learned it was live. I learned about it while live, expressed skepticism, questioned what it was. I also expressed I do not like AI generated S content, and that if it was AI, plaintiffs should take legal action. The material was removed within a timely manner. This is not evidence or malicious intent. It is evidence that the situation unfolded in real time and that I did not knowingly, intentionally promote fake S material as true. At minimum, this issue presents a serious appellate question regarding intent, context, and whether the evidence support conclusions reached. Intentional infliction or emotional distress. The appeal also raised serious issues regarding an initial infliction of emotional distress claim. Florida law set a very high standard for IIED, harsh commentary, criticism, public disagreement, speech that hurts someone's feelings do not automatically meet that standard. The case involved commentary about a public controversy involving public figures, media narrative, criminal proceeding, matter of public concerns. I respectfully dispute that my commentary meet that extreme, outrageous standard requirement under Florida law. Plaintiff will not be unfairly prejudiced by a stay. Plaintiff argued that she is entitled to collect immediately. I understand she has a judgment, but the purpose of a stay pending appeal is to preserve the status quo while the appellate review is ongoing. If immediately enforcement begins, I face significant hardship. I am self-employed. My income fluctuates. I support my household. I have two minor children. I don't have a salary, home equity, or substantial assets to absorb enforcement efforts. By contrast, a temporary stay will not erase plaintiff judgment. It will only pause enforcement while appeal proceeds. If the court requires security, I respectfully request a reduced or alternative security. If the court determines that some form of security is required, I respectfully request that the court consider a reduced bond, alternative security, instead of requiring a full superseded bond that I cannot obtain. A full bond will impose an impossible burden. I ask the court to consider alternatives that are realistic given my financial circumstances, including a reduced bond. Periodic payments, reporting requirements, or any other condition that the court deems appropriate. Conclusion: the case is not over. I have appealed. I believe the appeal raises serious legal issues regarding speech, opinion, malice, intent, reinstatement of defamation verdict, and the evidence of the judgment. I am asking for a special treatment. I'm not asking for special treatment. I'm asking for a fair opportunity to pursue the appellate review without being financially crushed before the review occurs. For these reasons, I respectfully request the court to grant my motion to stay enforcement for the amended final judgment pending appeal. Alternatively, if the court requires security, I respectfully request that the court impose a reduced alternative security based on my sworn financial circumstances. And then, of course, she had that. Now, she did put in there that she will um, post give the court her financial records, but that will be sealed. The reason why I got emotional, because I'm thinking about her two small children. And she lost the contract with Station Head. And while I'm thinking about her children getting a $75,000 judgment, they could be on the brinks of being homeless. So I personally believe that the court should reduce it to $5,000. But $75,000, that's outrageous, right? Very, very outrageous, because I feel bad for her. I feel that, she's using the courts, and I'm talking about Megan Thee Stallion. She's using the courts to go after Milagro and trying to financially bankrupt her. So, and with all points of it, this should go to the appeals court and see how this is going to play out in the appeal court. I mean, to file an appeal. I am emotionally upset about it because when I read it, I teared up. I teared up because this is not right. This is wrong. And she's a mother. It's just not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really gonna just try to bankrupt this lady? Okay, she posted a video that was AI. She said, check my likes. I don't think she did it maliciously. We will see how this will go in the appeal court, and we will see how this will play out in the appeal court. So, woo, let me read your comments. So, $75,000 is the total judgment. That's a lot of money. She ain't got no $75,000, and she lost that deal with Station. So she make her money by Twitch subscriptions and donations. And every month is not a good month with donations. It is what it is, because people got bills. You may have one good month with no donations, the next month ain't really that good donations. They said, "Good morning, Wiley. You do the crime, you pay the bond." Oh, what? You do the crime, you pay the bond. I haven't heard that before. They said she didn't think of her children when she was harassing Megan. Okay. She's a bully and she's embarrassed about her past. This is why she is trying to destroy her. All right, I'm on Kick too. Make sure y'all go over there on Kick. We got some viewers over there on Kick. So y'all go on and help us over there on Kick. They said no mercy for her. Megan, this okay, I'm not gonna say that. Boy, I'm say Meg. I ain't gonna say that term because I ain't about to get no lawsuit. But I will say, they said Milagro should have thought about that before she maliciously harassed that woman. They say, I bet you she shut her mouth. Now, like, okay, y'all are saying that, like, wow, I didn't think y'all was gonna be harsh on there. I'm thinking about what about her children? What about her children? Yeah, Keek better have they know. No, yeah, W for Keek. Yes. What about her children? I'm thinking about her children, and but she made some mistakes. I personally believe when she went to Tasha K's show, and when Tasha K baited her and said and brought up Armand Wiggins, what Milagro should have said, you know what, Tasha? I don't always agree with Armand Wiggins, but I admire that brother for coming to the courthouse, reporting on the case, and having my back as new media. I also would like to say that me and Armand was covering the case, the Tory Lanez trial, that some producers from the United Kingdom reached out to him for a documentary. They didn't have my information at the time, but Armand gave them my number, my information, and I was able to be a part of that Showtime documentary. And she should have left it alone and move on. But the mistake that she made let me insult him. And she could have literally said, you know what, Armand, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have the $75,000. Is it a way that we can do like do a podcast and we can split the revenue 50-50? I need as much donations as possible to help me out so we can get these so to help me to pay off this to pay this $75,000. She should have worked out a deal with her mom. Honestly, I don't think it was great for her to insult him on there and really said what she said about him. To me it was a bad move. Y'all can think of differently. They said nobody giving Tasha K mercy. Keep that same energy. She got kids. If she was truly sorry, we would have never heard Megan name come out of her mouth again. But ever since the case, she's been doing the same thing. So she deserved to sit broke in misery. That is what a comment is saying. They said, I know her husband ain't going to help with a dime. Well, he needs to work. If you know, he's gonna have to he's gonna have to work because if the judge disagree and say no to the bond, if and say no to the bond, no to the reduced bond, he's gonna have to get him a job. It's no shade. He's gonna have to work hard. He's gonna have to go on out there and be a construction worker or be a truck driver, get his CDLs and be a truck driver. Um, they said, I know her husband ain't going to help with a dime. They said Milagro is the reason Armand came down to the Tory Lanez trial, period, right? But she was a part of it, and they did a good job over there. They said Armand is the wave. She bit the hand that could have helped, that could have fed her. Absolutely, I agree. Um, they say I can agree with that. Armand was way better as an ally than Tasha for Millie. Absolutely, because Tasha ain't committed to man. We talking about Tasha and the DL Whisper and all that. So don't leave, y'all. We talking about that too. We talking about that too. Um, they say I can agree. Okay, they said why don't he have a job? I don't know if he don't have a job, but if he need a job, because when she put in the court documents that she take care of her household, she have two small children. So her husband do if this is regardless if this is granted or not, her husband got to pull his weight. If he ain't work, he need to get a job. You got kids, get a job or go to a course, be a CNA, or go and then stack up, go to nursing school, be an RN. You guaranteed to make a coin. You guaranteed to make a coin. Like I try to keep my CNA thing current and all that. About to get my degree in criminal justice, and take the L. I'm gonna take the LSAT for law school, and I'm thinking about. I'm really thinking about getting my CDL to be like a truck driver. I'm thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but for fact, I'm in school for criminal justice. I don't know if I'm going to continue and go get my master's, stuff like that, but I do want to go to law school. So, put things in motion. And then also he could become a consecrated. I don't understand why she's not monetized on YouTube. If I was her, I would create a channel, be monetized on YouTube. Just don't cuss on there. You know how to be professional. Just don't cuss on there. Just do what you got to do. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm thinking about it. Doing a trucking situation, thinking about it. But I have to see. They said she probably the breadwinner. They said her husband moving. What allegedly her husband moving? They said yeah, he leaving her. LOL for sure. I don't know if he's leaving her. Hopefully not. Please don't leave her. Period. While these truckers are always needed. Congrats. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Um, yeah, I'm really thinking about it. I say I'm thinking about it. I didn't say I was gonna do it. I'm just thinking of hold up, child. Oh God. Ooh, Jesus, y'all. Ooh, Lord, y'all are rough on these internet streets, child. Ooh, I was telling somebody they going through an mental health, and they said, Wiley, I need some. I said, it is challenging. I was giving them books to read, and I was telling them like, get treatment. I'm not gonna. I preach medication because it works for me, part of the treatment, but go get treatment. You know what I'm saying? They going through some things, and I don't know what they got diagnosed with. I didn't ask them, but they going through it, and they asked me some. I was giving them some good advice. I said, treatment, check with your doctor and stuff like that, and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey. Um, my life is public. I'm a public figure. Okay, who is this? Now, don't be hitting me up with that. Let me put this all on mute. What are you doing? Hitting me up with that. It's too early in the morning. Why you hit me up with that? It's too early in the morning with that. Oh Lord. Okay. Um, let's move on to other topics. And we will open up the phone lines and let y'all call in. We will open up the phone lines and let y'all call in. So the DL Whisper got released yesterday. And I want to make sure I handle this subject with caution. The DL Whisper got released yesterday. Now, somebody illegally posted a court proceeding. I got on the phone and I told them, do not contact the courts. But they said they contacted the judge. So it was a court proceeding yesterday in Gilman County. And according to this person I was on the phone with, they said it's illegal to post a court proceeding without the judge permission. So they was on the phone with me. They said they're going to go to the judge. They're going to email the judge, email the clerks, and let them know that this particular content creator violated the law. And I didn't know if that's against the law. So I'm like, is that really against the law? You get in trouble for that? I was telling them, don't call the cops. I mean, don't call the authorities. I didn't know that was illegal. So they say they about to email the judge and they want to try to get him charged. And I'm like, I don't know. I listen. I watched it. I was in subscribe or whatever. I didn't post it. None of the clips was sent to me. I didn't post it because I don't want nobody to go to jail or get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop weaponizing the court system. I'm like, oh Lord, I ain't with that. Don't. And I told this particular person, don't put me in it because I don't want to be a part of that. Just keep it on YouTube because I didn't know that was against the law to post a court proceeding. What would be the charge? I don't know. I don't want to know. But of course, we're gonna report on it just in case somebody go to jail or something. Regarding y'all know y'all heard it here first on the Wiley Show. But anyway, so the deal which we got released yesterday, 8 years probation. This is some stuff that I was watching Tasha's show, so that's why y'all heard her voice a little bit when I opened my phone. I was watching her show, and she was celebrating that the DL Whisperer was released from jail. And she said the DL Whisperer, they are jealous of him. Then she said that Armand Wiggins is jealous of the DL Whisperer. She didn't say Armand Wiggins' name. She said a slur. I'm not going to repeat the slur that she said. And she said that they are just jealous of the DL Whisperer and that T.S. Madison and Dominique is jealous. All these people are jealous of DL Whisperer, of his skin. And then she said Armand is mad because he got fake boobs. So I'm like, whoa, like, what? I'm like, okay. So she said that. So I was going down my timeline and somebody shared T.S. Madison because if you follow me on Facebook, I have a lot of gays that 99.9999999 of my followers and friends, follower friend, whatever you want to call it, are gay. So I'm getting the tea. Even though T.S. Madison got me blocked on X, I still get to see what she posts on X, even if I'm blocked. So wait, where is that post at? Oh, she's still posting. She up early. Okay, T.S. Madison up early. I'm gonna have to read. I gotta read some of this because homegirl is up. Hey, Maddie, she up. Make sure y'all send it to her. Before I get into this commentary, I'm not associated with the DL Whisperer. I'm not the DL Whisperer mouthpiece. I don't talk to DL Whisperer at all. This is all my point of view. I just want to put that out there for legal reasons. Okay, so according to Tasha K, she's the boy direct mouthpiece. This is on T.S. Madison page. She says, so according to Tasha K, she's that boy direct mouthpiece, and she states that she's going to amplify his voice on his behalf. Lord, she must really don't read those plea conditions. Damn, ain't even been a day. So of course she posts that the conditions. I consulted yesterday with an attorney. She will have to prove that Tasha K is in cahoots with the DL Whisperer. So you just can't say, well, Tasha said this because the DL Whisperer. She will have to prove that. Meaning that the prosecutor will have to prove that Tasha K is working with the DL Whisperer. So T.S. Mac can post receipts all day long. That's all on Tasha K. So she would have to prove that Tasha K is working with the DL Whisperer and DL Whisperer sending communications to communicate with Tasha K. Tasha K is getting communications with DL Whisperer to this T.S. Madison. Okay? Now, Tasha did say that she was going to make sure that the DL would never have to say Madison's name. She's going to amplify never have to say Madison's name. We're really going to trust her. So, my point of view is this. I'm not going to misgender T.S. Madison. Not going to misgender her. But what I will say, she's conveniently want to be a woman one day, and when she want to attack another woman, she always describes what's between her legs. So it leads to some confusion. It does. Even with her podcast, I ain't got nothing against the podcast. I'm gonna say this. I don't care if she don't like it. She said Armand Wiggins is my friend. He's my friend, or he's my son, but he never been on that podcast. You ain't his friend. You don't care nothing about him. Everybody else been on that podcast. A convicted person that went to jail for fraud was on there. Hope to jail was on there. All these people was on there, but your son wasn't on there. But the last time you interviewed him, you said he was infamous. How the world last time you interviewed Armand on your podcast on Fox Soul, you said he infamous. Throw a little dig, but last time I checked, Armand wasn't no streetwalker. Let me mind my business. This is all me saying this. I don't want nobody to say, oh, wow, Armand made Wally say that. Armand made Wally say that. Armand made Wally. He made me say that. I got two eyes. One is crossed, but I see the shade. This is the same type of shade when she had the Queen Supreme Court, and she never invited Armand to calls because she's subjectively jealous of the success of Armand Wiggins, and she don't want him to overshadow her because behind the scene, she is talking about him and dragging him. I said what I said. I see right through her. Now, she'll let him on the podcast, not because she's been called out. But anyway, so I understand what Tasha K is saying. I get it. She don't like T.S. Madison. And she's a woman, and this is how she feel. And T.S. Madison said some ruthless stuff about Tasha K children and her family. But what I see is going on that T.S. Madison is trying to weaponize the courts, the system, to put a black man in jail, but in the same breath, she supposed to be this, what do they call activist? She ain't no activist. She ain't no activist. What right should she standing on? And if I was a DL whisperer, I will be cautious because you're on probation. You got paperwork against you. If I was you, I just keep doing my content. Don't talk about T.S. Madison. Don't talk about Dominique. And it's another queen out in Dallas don't even talk about. Even though that queen supposed to be so afraid of DL Whisperer, he at the courthouse. Like they really trying to get this man caught up. I'm just sitting here just gagging. And like I'm a picture, like I was telling this other guy, I said, you got a restraining order, or my Wiggins got a restraining order against you. I think you need to calm down. He playing videos, showing Armand Wiggins' name, still talking about him, and he hard-headed. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from talking about my case. Go ahead on and talk about it, player. I just want to make sure my hands is clean. So if you get arrested, I know I did everything. I tried to warn you and say, just stop. Move on. And then try to do a whole video, playing my video, really trying to describe it ain't getting rejected. I'm like, what? Like, what is going on? And you see Armand full government name on the screen. Sure. Anyway, I'm just like, all I'm trying to do is do commentary. And I do commentary. I don't have court documentation prevent, oh, you can't talk about this person. And then You still talk about it? No. I had restraining orders before. Also, BS because you was talking. It is easy to get it. If a person talking about you bad, and I was just cussing, I wasn't even threatening nobody on Facebook. I was just cussing family members out. Man, them family members went down to that courthouse, and I had 2 restraining orders, and I couldn't talk about it for 2 years. I went to the court. I ain't gonna never forget it. I went to the court. I had to represent myself. I didn't have no lawyer, and then for 2 years I couldn't talk about it. I can talk about him now because I ain't got that restraining order. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't talk about it. I wish I could show y'all the Facebook. I was just cussing. So now I know that they'll play them games and they'll put everything in the paperwork of what you said about them to get the restraining order. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't talk about it for 2 years. And then I was in the courthouse, man. I'm not just I was in the courthouse, right? So it was granted. So another person got a restraining order against me in the courthouse, and he said he violated. Because I did my research, this is way before AI. I just Googled it. I said, Your Honor, I never was served with this restrainer. I didn't even know it exists. And so the judge said he's right. He never been served. So we're gonna serve him in open court. So they served me in open court. So I had 2 of them. And they said, You want to come back for another court and fight? I said no. So she said for 2 years you can't talk about it, you can't visit them, you can't post third party. I said, okay, fine. So I was talking to one of my family members. They said they had my clothes washed. And then this other family member they had the restrainer. He broke the restraining order. Arrest him, arrest him, arrest him. I'm like, whoa. Like, let me get myself. So for 2 years, I couldn't talk about it. I still talk about him now. You know what I'm saying? I can talk about him now. But I talk about it differently. You know, I don't be sitting there be cussing and saying all that, saying their address, calling. The main thing that got me, I was calling 80,000 times. Like, I was mad. But I get it. But these people on YouTube, they use the same type of paperwork to get people arrested. And you're going to see more of that. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah, they really trying to get me down. And the only thing I was doing was cussing and share cussing all on Facebook, all that. A lot. So right there, that was a so from my understanding to the deal whisper. So I was talking last night with somebody, and I said, I personally believe the deal whisper probably won't be successful on probation because you have somebody like T.S. Madison that is already saying it's a violation. I got a DM for somebody allegedly in T.S. Madison camp says she have already sent that video, that Tasha K video to the prosecutor. And she said, this source said to me that T.S. Madison is going to send it to his probation officer. Already. They said she was pissed. That's how she did that video. And she said she's going to make it every in the power to get him in prison. I said, wow, I'm going to just sit on the sideline. And if Tasha K really cared for the deal whisper, she wouldn't even make no video like that. I said, this is crazy. This is crazy. And if I was a deal whisperer, I make it clear, not on the public, I make it clear to my probation officer, I don't know this chick. I don't got her email, I don't text her, I don't email her, I don't talk to her. That's just her. They ain't got nothing to do with me. He need to make that perfectly clear to his probation because these people are already trying to email their probation officer. I said, the man ain't been on probation for a good 24 hours. It haven't even been 24 hours. This is crazy. Yeah, they will have to prove that there are communication, but you know what I'm saying? It's just the headache of it all. I've already seen posts of the Manny Mob members saying that they're going to constantly call the probation officer to get him caught up. And he's on there for 8 years. And if you get you a strict probation officer, come and check in. Get here now. Some probation officers will have you coming every day. You know what I'm saying? You can't smoke no ganja. I'm just saying, 8 years. The reason why I was able to survive that 1 year homeless on probation, I wasn't a drug addict, it wasn't nothing but God, and I did not post like that on the internet. I had some sense because I got a DM. They named 2 content creators saying, yeah, they waiting for you to say something, Wiley, because they going to call your probation officer, get you caught up. And it's just so much, but you got to worry about it because I'm barely going to post on YouTube. Only thing I was doing, I got up, went to some job, did a couple of videos here and there, and then as soon as it got close, I think that situation happened with on the strip, and I went and did the news stuff. I moved very cautiously. I did not drag no YouTubers when I was on that probation. I didn't do that. I did it the right way because I got a DM. And see, this person DM somebody, they didn't think, because I know a lot of people on these streets. I know a lot of these moderators that work with a lot of these people, and they still cool with Wiley. They showed me, he said he just waiting on you to say something to get you caught up. I say you got to worry about it because I ain't going to say nothing to them. I'm going to act like they don't exist. So, but 8 years? Woo! I remember when people were trying to gaslight you. They was trying to gaslight me to be, you ain't going to get me caught up. I was on my medicine. I was in therapy. I was eating that sheltered food. You weren't gonna get me caught up in there. I spent what? How many days did I spend? Katie Talk went on. How many days I spent, baby? I think I wrote it down. Where I wrote it down at? Hold up, cause you had the days, baby. I think I spent 78 days in jail, according to Katie Talk 101. I ain't about to go back fooling with these people on YouTube off a YouTube beef. Are you kidding me? Off a YouTube beef? I'm sitting this just off a YouTube beef? Are you kidding me? These people, like, I just be like, they're really trying to get the Tia Whisperer caught up. And if I were him, I hope he get a good probation officer. I had a good one. I had a good probation officer. And I let him know I'm homeless. Child. But when I saw that DM, when these people reach out to me, I said, I believe they trying to get them caught up and they trying to use Tasha. It was no, I was in jail for 78 days. I was on probation for 1 year. But DL Whisperer, he's on probation for 8 years. 8 long years with stipulations. He banned for 3. Who the hell was his lawyer? You banned me for 3 counties. I'm on probation for 8 years. Like, it's crazy. I mean, his lawyer did a horrible job. A horrible job. That's a horrible deal. Yeah, you got to pay to be on probation. It ain't free. Got to pay for that stuff. That was her mistake to say she his mouthpiece. That was her mistake. She shouldn't have said that. That was Tasha's mistake. She shouldn't have said that because it's going to seem to T.S. Madison and that gang to go after him to get him in prison. And I'm understanding they said he have to serve 8 to 10 years in prison if he's out for a violation. I don't know if you want to play these internet games. I don't. I wouldn't suggest him to stay on the internet. Get you a company, get you a job or something, and just write a book and come back once the 8 years is up. And Tasha K ain't loyal to nobody but herself and her company. Because she got her own civil litigation. And Jasmine told her they named you in the restraining order. She don't do her homework. They did put Tasha K name, saying that he can't talk to Tasha K. I mean, even Tasha K. Now, I don't know if that's, hold on. Let me see if that's in the order because somebody told me that was AI that T.S. Madison posted on her page. So let me go to document things. Give me a second while we're on it. And then we open up the phone lines. Okay, let me go. Let me see. What do they have in here? Let me read it. So he got communication, any communication intent to reach, influence, intimidate, harass, monitor, embarrass, or comment upon T.S. Madison, whether or not she actually received it. No contact through friends, family members, co-workers, employers, agents, publicists, media outlets, content creators. See, they got content creators in here. Anonymous account, online commenters, media loopholes, social media loopholes. This. Listen to this. Posting on the internet about Madison with even without using her name. Using nickname, initials, code words, description, photographs, likeness, voice recordings, screenshots, emojis, or reference that a reasonable person can identify as T.S. Madison. Encouraging, directing, soliciting, or requesting others to post about Madison. Liking, sharing, reposting, duetting, snitching, reacting to, commenting on, or amplifying content concerning T.S. Madison. AI applications, included but not limited to AI generated content, referring to her, deep fakes, synthetic voice reactions, recreations, AI generated images, videos, stories, song, commentary, or likeness, business and professional interference, contacting T.S. Madison employers, contact event organizers, employing T.S. Madison, contact T.S. Madison sponsors, clients, customers, agents, or representatives, interfering with T.S. Madison's contractual relationships. Child, if that ain't set up like for a failure, I don't know what is. I think the deal was just wanted to get up out that jail, but baby, you got to be careful. And I won't do no interview with Tasha unless it's $50,000. You need a coin because you already said you homeless. And if you want to go on Tasha K's show, give me $50,000 so I can get me some housing. Okay? That's a mess. A mess. So we can open up the phone lines. I know it's been an hour ago. And listen, before we open up the phone lines, I hope, and he said he didn't have no mental problems, no mental illness problems, and stuff like that. I think he said the end of life. He don't have no mental issues. I want him to go to therapy and to work with someone and to pray, get into prayer and pray that God protect you and that you are able to be on probation successfully and that no harm or from the enemy come against you. That's what I believe. This is what they mean playing too much, and now that there was a legal same thing. And if he ain't careful, like I was telling the person with Armand Wiggins got the restraining order against um Armand Wiggins restraining order wasn't that it just say stay away, but you still can't communicate their birth. But in this T.S. Madison order, they put it all in. No AI, no nicknames, no this, no that. Maybe T.S. Madison lawyer or whoever put that together, a lot of people gonna be using it. I won't be surprised if Armand Wiggins get that lawyer to be like, hey, let's update ours and put that in the order. Let's put an amendment. These people, I'm gonna just move on. We'll open up the phone lines. I do, and I will drop the link as too, because I don't know. Give me a second. I'll drop the link as well. We're actually live on Kick, YouTube, and Facebook. So y'all come through. Hopefully he's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, let me put the banner up. Give me a second. I would prefer y'all come on StreamYard, but if y'all call in, that's fine. Do I have any moderators in the chat? I think I said this. They probably at work. I keep forgetting this early. It's early. I don't know why. Because it's super, super early. Oh, okay. Dahlia here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put the number here. If anybody want to call in, I'll put the number on the screen. Hopefully the call in work. And if not, you can always hit the StreamYard. Okay. All right. I think that's you get straight out. It said no one woman with real gay friends in their life need the whisper helping them to figure out if their man really straight. The grift is up. But he still be able to make content about it because it's still people that like that type of content. You know what I'm saying? And there is a huge audience that like it when you speak negatively about trans women. It is what it is. I don't do it because again, I lost a friend that was trans. I have another friend, some friends that are trans, so I respect them and and what they. I respect them and stuff like that. Again, I don't have nothing against what I'm saying personally against T.S. Madison. Yes, she said some nasty, derogatory things about me, of course, but I don't have nothing negatively. Um, I don't have nothing negatively against her at all. I really don't have nothing against her at all, and I'm just keeping it all the way, all the way, all the way real because I have nothing against T.S. Madison. I don't. Taylor, is that your name?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, what you want to say?
T T.S. Madison is upset with Nicki Minaj.
Okay, you said T.S. Madison upset with Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tasha K is selling her home because she owes Cardi B.
Okay.
And she was speaking on Offset and Stefan Diggs.
Okay.
And she's sending her home because she broke.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Tasha K?
No.
Okay. Who are you a fan of?
I'm the fan of Cardi B.
You a fan of Cardi B? Are you a fan of the Dia Whisperer?
No.
Are you a fan of the Wiley Show?
No.
Are you not a fan of me? Why not?
Yes. Yes.
Are you a fan? Okay, okay. I'm about to say. How long you been watching my show?
I'll be watching your show um yesterday.
Oh, since yesterday, so you knew. Welcome. Welcome. So thank you for giving your opinion. I feel like you have a right to your opinion.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So do you think the DL Whisperer will survive being on probation?
No.
Why not?
Um
Excuse me?
um
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Tyler, for calling in.
all right.
Thank you. Thank you for your support. Sorry, y'all, having some technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Okay. We're back. Give me 1 second. Hold on, Jada. I'm gonna bring you on. Give me 1 second so they can definitely hear you. Can you hear me, Jada? Okay, I'm gonna bring you on. Go ahead with your comments this lovely morning.
Well, I like to say good morning, everyone. And hey, Wiley.
Hey,
Um, Thank you for coming live. I love watching your morning shows.
I love being live in the
Um,
morning.
the last caller was the king. Hello. Um, so the Milagro piece, I'm not even in Milagro shoes, and I'm like exhausted. Like, I don't even understand why we are even like going back to this whole court thing, why Megan bringing her back to the court situation is done, it's over with. Me personally, I don't really hear Milagro too much talk about Megan. There's nothing in the court order that says that she's banned from talking about her experience in the court and talk about the court experience. I do feel like Milagro has learned from her situation compared to how Tasha K moves. You don't hear Milagro do shots or do subliminals about Megan and what she has going on. Um, and I be on Twitter too, so that's where you really get the meat and potatoes of what's really going on with these court cases. And I don't really just see her really just talking about her. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can tap in and correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm like kind of over it. Like I'm over this whole thing. Megan needs to get in a booth, put out a new album, feed her fans, prepare for a tour, and get back into her music. Like she's really wasting a lot of time. It's a lot of rappers that would love to be in her position. And I just feel like she's kind of like just wasting it away.
Well, again, somebody
Um,
just commented in the chat. They said this caller is delusional. Milagro is still talking about Megan Thee Stallion.
I ain't see it. So unless you can run the proof
Well, I don't
through
know because
Wiley
I don't.
via the DMs, I ain't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either because I don't listen to her shows because again, I'm too busy doing my show. I'm on my Wiggins show, do a segment, Wiley with the Mess. Then I'm on All About the Tea show. Then I'm back on my show. So I haven't seen
Must
it.
be busy.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it at all. But there's nothing in the court order saying that she's been for talking about her, kind of like Tasha K, how Tasha K thing is set up. As far as like the DL Whisper versus TS situation, she is like she blows me. Like, girl, the boy ain't even been out for 24 hours and you're already reposting what Tasha K said. She never said she was his mouthpiece. She said she's going to amplify his platform so he doesn't have to mention their names anymore. Mm-hmm. Meaning like she's going to promote his platform to where he doesn't have to use them as commentary. Mm-hmm. I agree with what you were saying earlier. You know, you literally have to prove that these two individuals are in cahoots with each other. Tasha K wasn't the only blogger that has supported DL Whisper, and TS has sent paperwork to another blogger, and the blogger had to get online and say, I don't know DL Whisper. We don't have no type of communication. I'm just standing up for what's right. And I'm just stating out what is on the internet. She was like, I don't have no. So she literally told TS to take her to court because she said she could prove that she don't know this man. So it's like DL Whisperer, he has supporters, other bloggers, whether they're big or small. But Tasha K she does need to be mindful of how the way she says certain things so people won't misconstrue what she's trying to say. Period, point blank. Knowing that TS don't like Tasha, TS talked about Tasha on Jason Lee's show. So it's like, don't poke TS. Don't try to throw shade towards TS by trying to use DL commentary to dig at TS. Like, if you're going to dig at TS, do it on your own accord. Just don't try to bring other people in the mix to throw shade. And I think that's what she was doing. So now it's being misconstrued as if Tasha K is his mouthpiece. Because if she was his mouthpiece, you know, she definitely would have went on a real live campaign or a world tour constantly talking about the case. And I don't feel like she talked about the case, but I don't feel like she really just talked about it like that. But that I think that's why I kind of respect Cherry the Boom a little bit more versus TS and Morgan, because Cherry the Boom, she didn't really play police games because she know that she was also egging it on too. TS was also egging it on. I remember Morgan and TS was on camera with their little pop-howls and saying that they was gonna like pop-howl old boy. I'm not saying what DL Whisperer did was right. He definitely shouldn't have went past that girl house. He definitely shouldn't have went online talking about he was gonna come to her Halloween party and fight her. Like, boy, this is not baddies or bad boys. Like, you definitely should calm down. So I can't really like say like Tia's wrong for how she's coming, but to sit around early in the morning and look up DL Whisper commentary to see who is saying what just to report it to his PO person is out of line. You're abusing it and you just look weak to me. You look like a weak person. Like, are you a victim or are you a survivor? Like, let's kind of move on. Like, we're beating a dead horse. Like, let's wrap this up. Like, I feel like people that take people to court for what they say, why are y'all sitting online watching it? Like, you know, to find, I'm gonna wrap this up. You know, for order for you to find what people are saying about you, you literally have to look it up. You have to look it up. You know, if you block people and reset your algorithm, you don't even have to see that person's commentary no more. And then if your supporters are bringing you negativity, you try to put your supporters in line and tell them stop bringing me negativity. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. But I don't feel like Tasha K is the mouthpiece, and I feel like that was very dangerous of TS to assume that on her platform without any type of real proof. Where's your proof? Yes, you're reposting the court order. That's great. But where's your proof that Tasha K is the mouthpiece? You cannot go on your platform and just say that without any type of proof. And last thing that you touched on was the Armand and TS commentary. TS is one of those friends is, I want you doing good, I just don't want you doing better than me. That's the type of friend she is. Because why haven't you bought Armand or shared your platform, your bigger platform with Armand? You know, a lot of people say like, oh, what Armand has going on. Like Armand, he just had that show on Tubi that did really well. He just had his magazine cover that did really well. He could talk about his court case experience. He could also talk about his experience that he dealt with dealing with other commentators that may have put him in uncomfortable positions. He can also spread awareness on that. There's plenty of things that she could have brought him onto the platform to amplify his platform by showing love, by telling people to watch his commentary. So there's things that she could bring Armand on there to talk about, but she don't. She didn't. He came to get an invite to the BET Awards with her, you know? So that's all I had to say. I won't take up too much of your time. I feel like I talked enough, but thank you, Wallace, for coming on this morning. That's all I have to say.
Thank you for that, because when I did the video, I said, hey, I'm going to be talking about T.S. Madison and that situation. I will say to the DL Whisper when he do check in with probation, to let them know that he is I believe they should know, but if they don't, he should make them aware I'm a content creator, and you may get phone calls because I have a lot of trolls that are going to try to get me.
And harassing his PO, that could actually it could actually backfire. You know, if everybody keeps calling the same, calling his PO, say, oh, he doing this and doing that, and they go on his platform and they see the man said he was homeless and he had to get his stuff together, but he'll be back.
Yeah,
and he did.
So
all of a sudden the internet went into a frenzy. Like, what?
Because if the thing with the DL Whisperer is like, of course, you know, check in and all of these different stuff. I did hear, because I did talk to an attorney last night. They said once he complete his probation, he can challenge that that restraining order. He can challenge it. So if I were him, I would try to complete that probation as much as possible. Complete it without no violations.
I think he'll be able to get through it. But I think a lot of people is also ignoring the fact that I feel like another reason why TS is on Tasha K's neck and trying to link it to DL is because everybody keeps skipping over the fact that Tasha K also brought up Morgan too about that whole stealing stuff. So also, and this is a theory, I don't have no close connection to DL or Tasha K. I don't know none of these people. This is just information that is on the internet. But if I was working with somebody, like I got a scamming cousin, but I know when she comes to me with business propositions, I don't touch that man. Because I don't know because I know what you do, I don't know what you be putting on paperwork and this and that to get funding for a business and this, that, and the third. And TS can't say, or nope, I don't believe that you didn't know that Morgan was falsifying documents and setting things up to fund her lifestyle, to fund her to get a whole new appearance. So if I was dealing with a scammer or dealing with somebody that know how to falsify documents to help me get a business started or start a home or some type of funding going on, then all of a sudden I have somebody that is looking at paperwork, reading stuff, pulling stuff, asking questions, and this, that, and the third. I'm gonna do whatever I can in my power to shut them up. And whoever else has that bigger platform that can make an audience believe what they're saying, I'm gonna do whatever I can to nip it in the bud and let's hyper focus something. Let's hyper focus something. Let's get the people to hyper focus on something else. So it's like, don't let that go over your head. Like, she talk about Nicki Minaj being homophobic and this and that, but look who you align yourself with. There's no way in heck that I'm a lesbian or I'm gay or I'm trans and I'm friends with someone that is stealing from my community as if we don't already have it hard enough as it is. I'm not gonna align myself with nobody stealing from the community that I'm stepping for. That don't make no sense. That don't add up to me unless I'm laying down doing the same thing too. So it's like, don't let that go over your head. Yeah, DLW was wrong. DL, the Whisperer or whatever his name is. Yes, he was wrong. But don't forget what else he was saying too. He was also shining a light on a lot of fraudulent things too. I mean, Wiley, you was homeless and you're bisexual. Why you wasn't in a starter home? You know, like, what's going on? Like, where is the people that can come up and say, I was in this home and thank you for providing me a safe place so I'm able to transition and feel safe, because I can't go to homeless shelters because I'm TS, I'm trans. I can't go to homeless shelter and be comfortable there because I'm afraid for my life. Like, and this person provided me a safe space. Where is the people that's in these homes? Where they at? Where is the homeless trans people that was able to go to these homes and turn their life around? Where are they testimony stories? Where are they? You know, shelters collect government funding. Every time a person come in their bed, come in that establishment, they get government funding, tax-free money. Now put LGBT on top of that and watch how much amplified the funding is. Like, think about that, y'all. Think about that. Think about it. That's crazy. I could never, if I'm a Black activist and I'm alive and I'm cool with somebody, they get caught up on stealing money from the community that I'm serving, I cannot align myself with you. I'm denouncing you online. I can't mess with you. It's bad for the brand. It's bad for my business. Because now people going to be looking at me. So until she stand on business when it comes down to Morgan, everything else she's saying about Nikki, DL Whisper, Tasha K, baby, you can miss me with that. You can miss me with that. Because you still aligning yourself with pigs. So you can miss me with all that. She ain't no victim. She's a bully in a dress. And that's all I gotta say, Wally.
I really agree, and when I seen this, I really wish he would have had better representation, because this deal, 8 years, is very severe. I had 2 restraining orders against me, and one was with a person that was a senior citizen, and I didn't get no 8 year, no lifetime, 8 years. Like this is like. And I represented myself, so I just don't understand.
Yeah,
I get he probably was tired of being in jail, but that just set up a fail because she's already posted on her X account that Tasha K is going to be his doom. And she's going to use that situation to harass the deal with the probation officer and all that. And this and Tasha, I don't know. I just it's I won't be surprised. I will say this: I won't be surprised if he's get caught up in that probation. He don't complete it successfully. It will not surprise me. It will not surprise me because Tasha K is going to use her for content by throwing jabs at T.S. Madison, and T.S. Madison going to use that as a way to get him caught up. And so, yeah. So if I was him, I would keep my lawyer on speed dial. If he have a public defender, hopefully they gave the number, you communicate and stuff like that. I would personally won't even try to do the Dio Whisper character. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. But he's going to do it, and he have already shared on his page. I don't know if Jada, you still there.
I'm here.
He shared on his page that these DL men, the hashtag deal was. He said, I see the DLs ran rapid while I was away. Who we gonna start with first? The streets needed me, and somebody said, please say allegedly, please say this is for entertainment purposes only, and please have some factual content, no bashing or going back and forth with people on the internet, please, and get you a lawyer so you can stop people also from using your name as content in a negative light. That is what he said, what a person under the comments. So again, we're definitely are going to keep you updated on that. But do you think, I want to ask you, Jada, do you think he's going to be successful on probation? Your honest opinion, do you think he's going to be successful with these 8 years?
Yeah, I think he'll be successful with the 6 to 8 year probation. I mean, all he got to do is not talk about him. That's literally all you have to do is not talk about CS. That's it. Like that, I feel like that shouldn't be hard to do. Unless you have like a mental problem, it should not be hard not to talk about TS. Like, it shouldn't be hard. I don't know if he has like personal, like, I don't know if he's a drinker or a smoker, but as far as like not talking about TS, I feel like he can do that. Yes. And he needs to also put it out there that he has no affiliation with Tasha K. Like, as long as he don't talk about it, yeah. I feel like he can.
Yeah.
Unless he like Tasha K and Milagro, then okay, then you just got a problem then. But I don't think he want to go back to jail. Because if he didn't want to sit in there, he could have continued fighting that case and turned down that probation. But I don't think he want to be in there no more.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
And I don't think he want to be in there.
Can I share this? And again, if you do sit on Tasha K platform and she continued the harassment of T.S. Madison or dragging her, it's gonna be he's playing that's gonna be kind of weird there, when she started.
He better not go back on that show.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I agree. I agree. No. I would personally go on the show because it would seem to me that y'all are a team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, and if it push come to shove where he have to do a public statement, he could call Tasha.
I feel like he should.
I have the dissociating.
Make a public statement and pin it to his page.
Yeah.
He better.
Yeah. They said as a legal resident. Oh no, that's yeah. You gotta be careful, like, because I'm like, when you're doing this situation and you end with the court system, you have to be very cautious. 8 years, that's a long time, but you're still free. I hope that he's not home. Mm-hmm. He get off the street. He don't have to be homeless. Hopefully his audience. I don't know if he's homeless for real, because that closet door looked the same. I mean, it was a little broke.
But he
he's probably staying with someone, or he could be in his own property and stuff like that. He probably got back rent to pay. He probably fighting the eviction. We don't know. But his people should donate to him and should donate to his GoFundMe and stuff like. If I were him, I would get merchandise, and all that type of stuff.
I read some of his comments. Somebody had asked him to put his GoFundMe back up again. So okay. I don't know if that person was just talking, but I've seen the comments on his page. A lot of people. Yeah,
because he definitely gonna need that.
I didn't even know it was even down.
It's really something, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this man, definitely gonna need the donations and stuff like that. Because I was watching.
Oh yeah, he's gonna definitely need it.
He definitely.
I feel like he's gonna get the. I feel like he'll get the funding that he needs, because people was already donating before he went.
Yes.
I remember they met his gold, and then he ended up increasing the gold even more. So, I mean, people really mess with him. They'll send the money. They ain't go to his protest. Ain't nobody go to that, but
no,
they do be sending that money. I tell you that.
Yeah, he's very popular on Facebook. Again, we did watch it again. We did watch it on there, and again, I did see something else on my timeline. I'm gonna just talk about this real quick. With the Whitney Houston situation, y'all mad at Oprah? She said that Whitney failed, that she was high.
Oprah is disgusting. Oh, I'm gonna drop down because I don't want to keep interrupting you, but that lady is disgusting. I do not like Oprah,
I like.
And I want to say I love, before I drop off, because I'm gonna hang up for real. I love the fact that you are like in the streets. Okay, you're all in the algorithm. Now, if you booked and busy, you got a lot of shows going on, and I love the collabs. I love it. It's good to see you back outside again.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Because doing these shows, it's a lot. It's draining. So probably when I have an off day, probably Friday, I'll probably take like a mental health day. I got to go to my therapist, but I'd be busy. I'm on Monica's show. I'm on Armand Wiggins' kick.
Mm-hmm.
I do my show as well.
Mm-hmm.
And little thing, I've encouraged Monica to come back, and I said, "Come on back. You was not built to break." I said, "Come on back," and she's building and getting back into the algorithm as well. And of course, I got to take my own advice. I tell people I got to be more consistent, and so we've been posting every day as well. I was getting dragged, of course, with the whole Krishan, and y'all keep. And this is something with Black folks. When y'all learn a new term, y'all you rage bait. Stop using that term. When a person don't agree, y'all get these terms. First it was narcissist. That term, y'all beat that down on the ground. Now it's you rage bait. That girl still got custody of her child. And then the police, this was
Wiley. I'm about to hang up. I'm about to hang up, Wiley.
The police came again. And I'm like, y'all weaponizing the police.
The baby wasn't there.
Like,
she hiding that baby.
It's just like, you just leave that girl alone. Like keep contacting. And this is I don't believe, because I just don't believe this. 1,500 people call and no investigation. Like that doesn't make sense. That's just so funny.
On the run.
That don't make sense. 1,500 people call and no investigation. Come on, I know people that got their kids snatched just like that in the hospital because they had drugs in the system and kept having drugs. Soon as that child was born, they snatched them. I know a person that lost 2 of her kids. So, and the third one, she just so happened to sober up. Now she back on drugs. They about to take the third child. So I'm like, I don't understand. I don't know what y'all talking about with Child Protective Service that they just so. And I call in Maryland. I call in California. And I call in Maryland. Can you tell me how many reports Krishan Rock? They wouldn't tell me. So where y'all getting this information from? That it's 1,500 people that call in that's reporting her and all that. And again, obviously she ain't hiding because the police is able to find her, and the police able to find because y'all constantly, not you, but the people that hate her.
No.
I was on the panel. I had to literally
I had to literally get dragged because this person was so upset. So you know what they did? They post the library situation. They post the Walmart situation. They're mad because I defended Krishan. And at the end of the day, I'm not that invested. I get on if I'm hired for a show and it's a topic. Guess what? I'm gonna give my view. You don't like it? That's you. I'm gonna move on. I don't take it personal. Just like if you post the Walmart or the library situation, guess what? If you tag me on Instagram, you will be blocked. And if you talk about it on YouTube, go ahead. You ain't gonna get the engagement from me. Go ahead. That's your business. That's your prerogative. I don't care. But you ain't gonna come on my Instagram because that's my Instagram. I block like 300 people on Instagram. I don't play that. I don't play when you start, even the people that insult me in the comments and they get a block. If I don't like your comment, I'm gonna block you. and then they always email, why can you unblock? No, you will stay blocked forever. I block like 300 people on my Instagram. Now on YouTube, you can come on and comment, just don't cuss. I don't even halfly read the comments on YouTube because some of them be so nasty, and then they be tagging me in nasty posts on YouTube. I don't read that. I just say go ahead on, and I move on to the next subject. Okay. It is what it is what it. I just give my opinion. Anytime you watch the show, I always stand 10 toes down. Just like when I voted for Trump, I stand 10 toes down on Trump. Did he win? Yeah, he did. Is he doing a bad job? Yes. You move on. Who gonna be the next president? And then I'll make a new song for the Democrat. I'll be out there campaigning for the Democrats. I got to see where I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to Iowa and South Carolina. I got to see where the Democrats going to be at. I got to find a good candidate. I don't know if it's going to be Kamala Harris. I don't know. It might be her, but I got a sweet song for Kamala Harris. I ain't going to tell y'all. We'll wait till the election time comes.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, so it's just like a whole lot. It's just like a whole lot. But one thing about the public, once you are a public figure, people going to talk about you. I get dragged every day on these internet streets. Every day I get dragged. I was recently just dragged yesterday. So it does not bother. Get lied on, dragged on, and Krishan ain't exempt. I just watched her today. She going on a run, and these people just watch her just to contact the cops. And it's just borderline just weird. Unless I see her harm the child on camera, then I would get involved. If I see that, I will literally get the investigators on it, like call the investigators. But I'm not about to say, oh, where's her child? It's with somebody. Hopefully it was somebody the child been well taken care of. And I'm glad that she ain't having a child in that, because when she got the child in that, they used it for content. And I didn't even know y'all can post kids on YouTube, because it was on one point we couldn't post kids on YouTube.
I ain't gonna lie. They be posting that little boy all over Twitter. It really is sad.
They post that child.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? It ain't
right. You ain't lying. She do need to keep that baby off the internet, but
I would just keep him off.
How the way she did that, baby.
I would keep him off the internet. Like I would keep him off the internet, because they're using the child. If I've seen that child all on X, all on YouTube, it's everywhere. People building.
But she gonna have to protect his image. She gonna have to protect his.
It's her fault because she put it on the internet. She should have kept that private. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now the child not on there. And now the rumor is she's hiding the child. I hope that she got somebody in her corner like, no, sis, just keep the baby off the internet. Because they contacted the police. I think she was getting her hair done. The police showed up again. I'm like, oh, wow. Like,
the baby wasn't
do that. When you
time.
do your IRL streaming, you will get people to call the cops. Because even when I was doing the Vegas content, the security and the cops showed up. So, you know what I'm saying? They will call. I've seen our IRL streamers get the cops pulled on them. Like, it was, what's the guy named? Neon, whatever. It starts with an N. He had got the cops pulled. He had got the cops pulled on here. They had to show their ID and stuff like that. So you will get those type of people that will call. That's one of the cons of doing IRL streaming. People will call the police on you. What do they call it? They call it swatting. They will swat you. Even when I was live on YouTube, the cops came. How many times they came, Paul? I think it was 3 times. So that's just what it is. And then when you go outside, people gonna be knowing the location. Oh, let's just call the cops. I really think I really believe they need to have a law, because eventually somebody's gonna get swatted.
Yes,
and
they do. They need to have a law.
And their life gonna be taken, and they just innocent. And they need, and then if you were the one that called and did that swatting call, you need to be arrested for 35 years in prison. Because that's not cool. Even the same thing that happened to Nikki, I'm gonna say her name too, because she was swatted multiple times. That's not cool, because somebody's gonna wind up getting their life taken away off of a false call. You know what I'm saying? And thank God my life wasn't taken when I was swatted. Thank God they was watching me in the squad car. Thank God they was just laughing at my content. Who know? What if they would have buzzed down the door and just da 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 da? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be careful with that. I'm live streaming and I lose my life off a false report. I didn't have no weapons or nothing like that. These are just false calls. And I really think when these
people out there,
yeah, it is. And they really need to have a law against that, like a federal law against that. Oh, they said people have already been. Yeah, you got to be careful. Even I remember Tariq Nasheed.
Even with the girl, is that the same? The lady with the dog, they how the little poodle.
I seen that video, but I remember when Tariq Nasheed, they had come outside. This is the SWAT team. Like they it was really bad. It was really bad. It was embarrassing. Of course, he streamed it, but I'm like, what if something would have happened? You know what I'm saying? So you really got to be careful with that. I hope that they do a better job, prosecuting those people that's doing a SWAT call. I remember one time Jack O'Wright was swatted. They contacted the cops down there, and she was going off. Thank God she recorded it, because what if something would have happened? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's good to stream to see what happened. But when you do that IRL streaming, unfortunately, people do call the cops because they think that's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really weird. But shout out to the officers in Dallas that they were smart enough to just say, we watch you while we was on our way to your house. We watched you, and they were laughing because it was funny. I was manic, but I wasn't harming nobody. I'm just talking my ish on the internet. Nobody was harmed. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you definitely got to be careful with the people, because they do play these games with the whole swatting and stuff like that. Of course, it was another streamer one time. He was streaming, and they kicked his door in. I'm like, what? Like, you got to be careful with that. Like, it's like, it's weird. Like, the people are weird. Now I can understand if it's something, if it's an emergency, somebody's doing something illegal and it's like a crime being committed, okay. But if you're just doing that, ain't nothing going on, they just walking around minding their business doing that, it's crazy. Yeah, they doing that. It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah, thank you, because I know she had to hang up. Anybody else want to call in? Anybody else? I'm sorry. She probably had to go to work, and I'm just talking her ear off. I'm sorry, sis. Anybody else want to call in? 972-674-9462. Okay, I think that's, we've been on here for an hour and 40 some minutes. Okay. We did that. Yeah, I remember when the cops knocked on my door. Child, they were laughing. I will never forget it. They were laughing. We was going in. We was just doing YouTube content, regular YouTube content, just doing content. You know what I'm talking. Yes, I was on stream for like, 4 or 5 hours, but I wasn't committing a crime. And they kept calling. They called on the stream, right? Y'all saw that. Then the next day, went to the store. I was grocery shopping, and then I was walking up to my apartment. It was a Dallas police officers right in front of the door. Said, "Did you eat? Are you okay? What's your name? Blah blah blah." and I went in. Then the other time, I was throwing out the trash. 2 squad cars show up. Blah blah blah. What's your name? Are you okay? Like it was like multiple different calls. So, then somebody had sent some Uber Eats to my house. It was like some Mexican food, and I don't even eat Mexican food. I was highly offended, and I had to throw that in the trash. So it's a lot of stuff I didn't even share with y'all. But yeah, you just got to be careful. Like they like doing that, and it's just like it's so weird. But when you are a public figure, that it is what it is. Like some videos I did delete in my on my channel. Some videos I kept up because I like to see where I was and stuff. Because eventually one day, you know, I would do like a documentary. One day, I'm probably once Trump get out of office. I'm really gonna like sit down with like some people and try to either I just produce it myself or work with a creator or, you know, a filmmaker to do it. And actually I get other producers like to do it, like directors to do it, really do a documentary about bipolar and, you know, being manic and really like talk about it. Cause I really don't see documentaries about it. Right. And to educate, you know what I'm saying? Like tell my story and then get other people to tell their manic stories and how they, you know, the medicine. And I would love for like Jennifer Lewis to like narrate and to be a part of the documentary as well. Because she's one of the most successful public icons that have been diagnosed with bipolar. Have her be a part of it as well. So I think after, you know, because I think we need to like really like talk about it. So that's why I keep a lot of videos up, you know, because it will be used for the documentary one day. And so we talk about like get therapists and psychiatrists to talk about it, especially for the Black community, because it's like a lot of misinformation about being bipolar. I even notice people when they disagree when, unfortunately, when you come out and you say you bipolar, right? I have an opinion, and then the first thing they say, "Oh, he manic." Okay, it was one person that I will never allow to call into this show because they're just so negative. And I have a big heart, but they just, oh, he's manic. It's about to be another breakdown soon. And I said, oh, wow, I let me block that person. They're not calling in, anything like that. I'm not allowing them on the show, but I did see that post. And you deal with stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Instead of praying, like you praying for my downfall, but whatever. Then, of course, I was watching, who was I watching? I was watching Uncle Tim video, and just somehow I was just sitting at my desk, and I was just like, watching his videos when I was going through my breakdown. I'm still trying to find that airport video. I don't know if I deleted it, but I'm still trying to find it because I was really, really searching for the airport video. But if y'all find it when I was at the airport, I don't know if I deleted the video or not. Let me know. Send it to me because I want to see it. Anyway, but he was talking about while he was at the airport and stuff like all this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really wasn't well. Only thing that I liked about being manic is that I could keep that weight down. Like for real. I do not. I think maybe I eat every 2 days or something. I don't eat a lot when I'm manic, if you notice. Like when and then I was on the medicine. So one thing that I checked with my doctor, he said since you're on this weight loss journey, you got to be very cautious because sometimes it can cause you to have a breakdown. We got to recalibrate your medicines. You want to be very cautious on you don't want to lose so much weight, and you got to check it with your psychiatrist. So what I do is I check in with my psychiatrist at least once a month, and then I weigh myself because I want to make sure that I'm still good. He said, is I'm sleeping? I don't want to mess up with my my mood swings because it could change your mood. I didn't know this. Like losing a lot of weight can change your mood, and I noticed like during those times, I was heavily in the gym and I was losing all this weight. And so it messes with your mood swings when you lose a lot of weight. It messes with your mood swings. Give me 1 second. Who is this calling me? Yes. Yes. Who is this? Who is this? Who? He don't live here. You have the wrong number. Okay. Bye-bye. So yeah, you got to be very cautious of it and stuff. So that's why I'm really, really on top of it. And also too, you have to watch out if anybody with this sleeping, like taking naps. So I try not to take a nap because it messes with my sleeping pattern. Like if I get up and take a nap, uh, I try not to take naps. I try to go to bed at least about 10 o'clock at night, like 9 or 10. That's kind of like my bedtime. And I dream a lot. So being on the medicine, of course, you dream a lot. I've been having some good dreams. Like this one dream that I had last night, I was working for this publishing company, and I was talking to an author to get their book published, and they didn't want to do it. But eventually, I talked them into publishing their book, and they got on the New York Times bestseller list. So I just have these dreams, being on this medication, it do have you dreaming. And so, and I think because I watch a lot of book talk videos and I read a lot, I just dream. It's just part of it. I remember one time I had a dream that I was preaching. I was in the church preaching and stuff. So I had a dream about that as well. So you just have these dreams. Like that's the one thing I love about the medicine. It do have you dreaming and all that good stuff. So, for anybody that's out there, you're not alone. Make sure you have your therapist on speed dial. Make sure you get the treatment. I'm gonna stop saying medication because it might not be for you. You might have to be on a different type of treatment plan. I'm gonna say what Jennifer Lewis said in her interview with Kiki Palmer. Make sure you get the treatment. And so I'm not perfect. I had definitely made some mistakes in my life, and I'm a public figure, so people use those mistakes and rub it in your face. But you just got to move forward. What doesn't take you out makes you stronger. I believe that. And then also, two, live life. I've met so many great people. And I also, when I had this conversation, because I saw a video and I saw some people that used to support this show, and I want to say to them, I do apologize. It was one particular viewer. She was a viewer. I met her a couple of times, and she called me, and I was very manic. And when I tell you, I cussed her out on the phone and dragged her on the phone. I cussed her out. It was very nasty. It was very nasty. And I apologized to her. I can't call because she had me blocked, which is fine. So I would publicly say I apologize. I'm not going to say that person's name. but I did see her comment in the videos and stuff that I was watching last night. And so when you are manic, you do damage relationships, and some relationships are damaged forever. I've damaged relationships. I recently, just not too long ago, met a person that I was dragging publicly and had to apologize and stuff. And yeah, and I apologize, you know what I'm saying? Because I was, when I say 1000% wrong for what I did, um, I had to apologize to Armand Wiggins because I've made how many videos? Was it 300 videos or 1,000 videos? You say about 1,000 videos about him, negative videos about him. Was it 1,000 videos? Give me a second. I think it was about 1,000. Let's just say 1,000. 1,000 videos. So I just owe him an apology for that. And so to see where I'm at now with him is an honor. And I tell people, you know, once you get on your medicine and you have a healthy life, you can have healthy relationships. And so you won't have all these weird conspiracies and weird stuff. Like I remember just having these weird conspiracies and stuff. So it's very important to get help. They said it was very entertaining. To y'all, it may have been very entertaining. But was it right? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And I'm not going to like put it all on my mental health. It's just when you're trying to build a platform, you want to use Armand for content. So that's why I defend him so much, because I caused a lot of damage. I did. A lot of people start want to pile on, and they start, you know, a lot of people started befriending me because I was dragging him, right? So I try to do my due diligence to defend him, especially when he's being piled on. You know what I'm saying? And when he had got that restraining order, I said, "Oh, I was lucky because I could have got a restraining. He could have got a restraining order against me a long time ago because I made 1,000 videos." But the only thing is, I never pulled up on him. You know, I never tried to throw a joke. I never wanted to see that. I just like to talk about him. You know what I'm saying? And I still, even when he had like even when I was quote unquote dragging him or whatever, when he would have a win, I would talk about it. Still, I would talk about his music. I'll still listen to his music. I'll still play his music. You know what I'm saying? So now that we cool, it's good. You know. Then you got the haters that will say, "What do he do for you?" Great advice. He give me brotherhood, and I love it. And so when people are dragging me about it, I'm not going to respond to you in the comments because you're not going to call in with that. Because I will allow you to say what you got to say, but I will rebuttal you and respond. They say you always knew you were very entertaining, even when you were dragging him. That's why he couldn't even be mad, you know. And I go live on his kick. He's going live today, so I gotta get ready. I don't know if I'm gonna go on his kick today, but I will be in the comments. And because he's interviewing, who is he interviewing today, Paul? Did you send it to me? Who is he interviewing today? You gotta tell me who is he interviewing today, because now I don't know the person, because again, I don't watch. You said she's from what now? Baddies? I don't watch Baddies. But I will be in the chat supporting him and supporting that show. Diamond the Body. Diamond the Body. I just saw some, and she's from Baddies. I just saw something really weird. And I'm not going to talk about the subject because we're an entertainment show. We're not a political show. I ain't gonna talk about politics. Because I'll be on here for 5 hours. But I will be supporting that show and watching. I will sit and I will support and watch it. So yeah, that should be a good interview. I believe it will be a good interview because Baddies is a popular show. Now, is Baddies that's Natalie Nunn's show, if I'm not mistaken? And what season was she on Baddies? That's a Natalie Nunn show? Oh, okay. I don't watch Zeus. Because I don't like to watch all that content, people fighting and stuff like that. I can't be entertained by that. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't be entertained by that. I just can't. I'm sorry. Like all that drama, like I zones out. Like I can't. Like Bad Boys. I was watching. I stopped watching. I think only show that I can tell you that I watch every episode was the show where they used to call her what's that fat girl name? Snacks. Something Snacks. Oh, I can't think of her name. And she just got like almost got like a she was on that show with For the Love of Chance, that fat woman. And then it was a character named Grandmama and Mangina. So that was show. It was fun. It wasn't like them rolling on the floor fight. One more chance. Yeah, one more chance. There was her name. They gave her a full name. She dropped the full because they used to call her Snacks. Some Snacks. I can't think of the full name. I know she did a song. Roly Poly Snacks. Yeah, now they just call her Roly Poly. But on One More Chance, they call her Roly Poly Snacks. So that show, I would go back and watch that show because it was so funny to me. It was like pure comedy. Yeah, Roly Poly Snack Meals. So that was a show that I would watch. And that was like at the beginning stage of it. And of course, I would watch like the conversations of it. But I stopped tuning because it was so much, all that fighting. I just can't. That's why I zones out of the B sector all the time because they be up on there arguing, cussing. When they get like that, I click off because it's too much. They said Roly Poly and Bobby Lights had a funny show on there too. Yeah, so I would probably Rolly Ray and Bobby Lights. I did watch that episode. Yes, I did get up on there and I watched that episode. I didn't even watch Bobby Lights because I unsubscribed a long time ago when Bobby had his show on there. I didn't watch it. I saw clips of it online. And then I don't have, excuse me. Oh, Lord. I don't have time to be watching all them shows because I'll be too busy doing the Wiley show. And then I'm on other shows.
Any type of camera time, no type of life. Like, now, I feel like this. Bitches is still in the house hiding for years, months, years, decades, whatever you want to call it. shut up. If you're not gonna pop from behind this screen or behind this iPad or whatever the fuck it may be, just be quiet. Like, be quiet. Sometimes you could just shut up and not be so opinionated. And if you is, just keep it to yourself, because nobody care about a bitch opinion that do not come outside. You don't come outside, you don't be in nobody's field. Like, just keep it cute, because everybody already know where you work at now. Like, just keep calm. Like, all that bitches is not even being real with themselves. You're not even being real with yourself, because we're like, you making fake ass pages, all types of shit. Like, you know how many people you know how many times I have been outside and somebody has told me, I really wish Ralph was on this live. Somebody has told me bitches have been waiting to catch me. Bitches have been waiting to get me, catch me slipping, all types of shit. You would never catch me slipping. Even when I'm drunk, you would never catch me slipping. Bitch. The fuck? I don't know what the fuck be wrong with these folks. I really don't. Like, then, I do not want to say her name because she want to be so relevant so bad. So bad. But I don't think people that have multiple fades lined up. Yes, I am. I don't see why people that got multiple fades lined up whenever they decide to pop up outside. You got so much to say. I don't understand why she be having so much to say. Then the bitch gonna make somebody made a status about somebody catfishing them on Jack or something like that. I catch this bitch in the comments about using their pictures on Jack. I catch this bitch in the comments about because this person used my pictures too. I didn't even say nothing. All I did was laugh at her comment because, first of all, how dare you say something like that, girl, when you using trade pictures? I can't wait till the trade find out, the piece of trade who pictures you use to find out that you using his pictures on Jack, because he's not gay, first of all. You need to use your own pictures. Why you don't use your own pictures? What's wrong with you?
Woo!
The shade is you're not even ugly. You just not cute. But use your own pictures, because there's some ugly, feet, donkey looking ass bitch that's on that app that will want to message you. So why use trade pictures? And then, girl,
I just be tuned in.
It's all big.
Why they be just bring like sending me all these stuff? I haven't seen this man live in years. This is what I was staying. This is what I was staying in Chicago. I've been like they got some drama going on in Chicago, so they keep sending me this talking about you need to bring back your radio show. Like, let me say let me comment here, chat. Hold on, I need to interview you. I need you to come on my show.
I'm just really gagging right now.
I'm gonna be messy.
No, but yes, the main objective of my lab was.
Oh wait, I spelled it wrong.
And we supposed to be friends, and this is a general statement because I have this problem with multiple people that's supposed to be my friend. Now we supposed to be friends. Be friends. Don't pick and choose when you want us to deal with me.
I can't believe I slept with him.
Treat me like a friend. Treat me like
that's the guy I slept with him years ago.
You, bitch. There's no way I should feel more loyalty from a Facebook friend than my actual friend. But that's a whole different lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna interview him. Y'all not gonna know what's going on, but I'm gonna make it so good that y'all know.
I be to myself. I don't be with nobody.
I'm gonna interview him.
You can ask my family. I don't even be around my family. I make sure I see my immediate family from time to time. my mom, my brothers, my brother, my sister, my nieces and nephews. They're not my nieces and nephews, not my immediate family, but I, still love seeing them too. But anybody outside of them, that little circle, I don't give a fuck about seeing. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Because I cannot wait to address certain family members that disrespected or said something disrespectful towards my mama. Yes, bitch, I seen it. I just didn't say anything at the time. I'm either waiting till I see you or waiting till my right.
No, I had to interview him before.
I should have known that about me, that I'll address shit when I want to. No bitch gonna tell me when to address a goddamn thing.
I never interviewed him. That y'all listen.
Whenever I feel like addressing is when I'm gonna
address. Okay.
Don't play with my mama, bitch.
Don't play with his mama.
Multiple y'all. Do not play with my motherfucking mama. Because I don't play like that.
Don't play with his mama.
I play a lot of games, but I don't play about Mary. I don't.
You don't play about his mama. I mean, he is.
This bitches I still owe Phage for playing. And this bitches I still owe checks for playing. He's
smoking that weed.
Only reason why I ain't slapped certain bitches, and the only reason why I ain't put my hands or really address them like that is because they are also my family. But do not play with my mama, because my mama don't disrespect nobody. My mama is a sweet woman. She's not a violent woman. She don't even like violence. My mama ain't been to jail a day in her life. She ain't never been in trouble with the police, nothing. So, yeah. And my mama is in her 60s. Please do not play with my mama.
But leave his mama alone.
By the grace of God, my mama is able to still walk around with her 2 legs. She don't need no assistance. She don't need no help. None of that. I'm grateful for that every day of my life.
Every day of my life.
However, do not play with me.
Don't play with mama.
Especially, no, you can play with me, but don't play with my mama, because all I gotta do is read you. You play with me. But when you play with my mama, that's taking it above and beyond. Then you could be a woman, a man, a child, a baby, unborn. I don't give a fuck. Do not play with my mama. And I definitely said what I said. Go ahead, Skittles, bitch. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. That's why I smoke my weed. I'm at my business.
Okay.
Good morning. I'm at my business. And I just let certain stuff be.
I feel you on that.
But I wasn't raised to not say nothing.
Okay.
Like, love you too, Aisha. I wasn't raised not to say nothing or to be quiet. Right? It's like, my teeth is not missing, y'all, but it look like it is. But anyway.
I'm just saying, he wanted to know my comments.
Nobody didn't say that in the comments, but I just, from me looking at it, I just, But anyway.
He wanted to know my comments. I'm about to go his deal and I'm going to call him after this.
Oh, wait, no. Bitch, this is why I have to stop smoking, because I always speak the truth. That's why a lot of people. But see, another thing is that a lot of people don't like me secretly.
Who about to come on his live? Somebody about to come on his live. Well, he better not block me. Oh, I think he blocked me. He better not block me. Why he blocked me? I ain't do nothing to him. I do not. Why get blocked? Hold on, let me see. Did he block me? See, that's one thing about this Chicago stuff. Like, they be doing the most. He blocked me. Why I get blocked? I ain't do nothing. I'm enjoying the tea. I get you queen. I don't know why I got blocked. I all I said, you know, I'm glad you speak your truth or whatever. I guess his gay daddy said block Wiley, he messy. But y'all see, this is what gets it with the Chicago gays. They get in drama. What I used to do, this before I was like on YouTube, like active on YouTube and stuff, like doing my show, blah, blah, whatever. I used to be very active on Facebook, and I did a blog talk radio show. And I would interview the Chicago gays. What gets me with the Chicago gays, they be in drama. So I go in the chat. Do you want to tell your story on the show? They did not like it when I would broadcast the drama. They don't like it. Like, I don't want to say this. Oh, yeah, we slept, and I slept with him back in the day. This is way, way back in the day. Way back in the, when I was in my early 20s, okay? And so I was nothing but just this young gay guy with a camera. And this before live streaming, you have to record the video, upload it, and all that. I wish I still had that content. But due to the fact I was in church, I deleted all them videos because I thought I need to make it to heaven. And my uncle said, delete them videos because you're going to hell. So I deleted them videos. So I don't have those videos. But those videos I will record and I will upload it to YouTube. And then I would do a blog talk radio show. They shut down. And I should have listened to this subscribe. They said, Wiley, download those episodes. I did not do it. All of my archives going all the way back to 2010. If 2010 are all gone. I should have downloaded the Blog Talk Radio episode because it used to go down on Blog Talk Radio. It used to go down on Blog Talk Radio. Let me see. Let me be messy and call one of my friends in Chicago. About to be real messy. Yeah, we was real skinny. Real skinny. He's not gonna answer, but I hope they'll call back. Yeah, and so I did videos with my cousin Tank. Y'all pray for Tank because he in prison. Actually, let me be nosy. Hold on, y'all. Because he want me to come and visit him. Let me contact him. Hold on. Not the one in prison, but his former roommate. Where is he at? Okay. Let me see. I don't have his number, so I have to call him on Facebook. Oh, I got his number right here. Hold on. Let me contact him. Hold on. Let me write that down. Let me see.
To voicemail. has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're...
Okay, I'll wait till they answer. Wait till they call me back. I'm gonna be messy. Let me call my other friend. Do I still have his number? Is this his number? It is so early, but these people do not wake up until late at night. And then they're going to all flood my calls as soon as I go to bed tonight. I know it.
Subscribe.
I don't know that number. Hold up. Let me call. Who else can I call? Who else? Okay, who else I'm going to call? They're not going to answer. Let me go here. I'm calling anybody. I know it's early. These people probably at work, but I'm at work too. Getting a click and a view. I'm at work too, getting a click and a view. So whoever, ooh, okay. I got some tea. But anyway, I was calling these people and stuff like that. So I will invite some of my people that when I was living in Chicago, some of my friends in Chicago. I will interview some of them. I will bring them on the show. It will be messy. It will be serious. When I tell you messy, it's gonna be messy. I don't know if it's going to be live. It'll probably be pre-recorded because some stuff I don't want them to be sharing about me that I never shared before. So I'll probably have to do it pre-recorded because because if it's live, once it's out there, it's out there. But once it's pre-recorded, because I'm gonna have to edit some stuff because I can't have all my business out there. Woo. Yeah, so it's gonna be messy. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna get into a political subject because if I get into a political subject, I'm gonna be here for a long period of time. But I will share this. I would like starting in November. I want to do a show because that's like the primary. Not the primary, that's the midterms in November. So I do want to put a political, I want to have a panel. So that'd be like somewhat in November. I want to do a panel show for that. So if you're interested, I'm gonna call Don. I know Don will do it myself, and I want 2 females on there. So we do a panel show in November on that lecture night for the midterms. Definitely want to do that. Give me a second. I'm being messy in these messages. Okay. All right. Oh. Yes, I'm doing good at school, you guys. I got another class. It starts next week, a new course. And we still, as of today, we still have an A. Let me check my grade real quick because I'm turning all my assignments. It's just one more thing. Oh, I just have one more post because when you take it online, you gotta like post like 2 posts. You gotta post. You gotta respond to your classmates, 2 of your classmates. So I got to do one more response and then I'm done with this course. So let me see where my grade is. I'm going to see where my grade is. Hopefully it's still an A. Because I'll try to get as much in as possible. It's online. My school is online. So it's online. It's online. And I love it because you know, I love that it's online. Because I don't have to worry about getting up, go to school, and all that. I could just do it all online. Now, law school, if anybody ever took the LSAT, anybody ever went to law school, if you have any suggestions, please email me because I need help with preparing for that. You know what I'm saying? I need a strong LSAT score. And I really want to go to law school in Chicago. I really want to go to law school in Chicago. So I have a lot of support in Chicago. I have a support system in Chicago. Then versus me going to law school in Vegas because I don't have any family in Vegas. So yeah. So I already researched the law school and everything. So I need to have a strong. My GPA is good, but I want to have a strong LSAT so I can get a nice scholarship, a fat scholarship. So scholarship. So I will let y'all know next year. Like once I get close to that date, they will let us know in advance what a graduation would be for next year. So they said probably January, February, we will know. So I will definitely let y'all know where it's gonna, what city, so we can have like a party and stuff like that. And I do want some of my subscribers to attend, especially because I will have for my family, but all of them, if it's out of town, if it's not in Chicago, they're not gonna go. Like my mom says she will go if it's out of town, but like my siblings, they're not. I told them if it be the Lord's will, we could do like a little road trip and get like a hotel room and then drive back, like sleep, and then get back on the road and go back. So we'll do that. So it's gonna be good. I'm excited. It took me a while to get, stay consistent with it as well. If you need help planning it, let me know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need help planning it, most definitely for it. And I will, of course, I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna do some IRL streaming, definitely. Definitely I'm gonna do some IRL streaming. I used to do that before it was even popular. I didn't know what it, because they didn't call it IRL streaming. They just said go live. I will go live at the store, especially all that Vegas guys. What? I'll email you about the LSAT. Oh, thank you so much, because I got to be real serious about that. That law school stuff. And when I get in law school, I'm not gonna commit to say I ain't gonna be able to be online all day every day. I'm not. So I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. When I get in law school, I'm not gonna be able to be on here getting a click and view every story break, because I'm gonna be studying. Because you got the 1L, because that's a very important year. You know what I'm saying? And if I do get help, I'm like, I need help, y'all. When you become a lawyer, you'll be too bucket, bitch. Okay. You are so good at streaming. You have the personality for it. You are quick and witty with the joke. Yes, y'all want to see the IRS? I'm gonna do it. I just been so like what got, because like at the strip, because I was on the strip, and because it's like this rumor going around that I'm banned for the strip. Can they stop saying that? I don't stream it, because if I would have streamed it, because I have a homeboy, we was on the, and I told him don't put me on the stream. So he was like, no, let's go on the stream. Let's go on the stream. I'm like, no, I don't want to be on the, I'm not going on the stream, because they're gonna call the cops. That's what they do. Like, no. So IRL on the strip. Because it's this rumor that I'm banned from the strip. I'm like, who posts that rumor? These people just be posting rumors. I remember one time I was IRL streaming, right? And man, if y'all find some of those streams I was streaming in Vegas, send it to me so I can restream it. It was this one lady. I was on the strip, and this one lady, we was arguing. She stepped on my foot, and I was going in on her, like said vote for Trump. It was funny. I don't think you could be banned from a whole street. Yeah, they just be putting out rumors, child. But it was fun when I was IRL streaming. They didn't even call it IRL streaming. I was just streaming. Let me shut up. Like, even like I miss, only thing that I miss about being manic, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Don't get mad at me, is when the weight loss. I lost so much weight. So now I'm like, I be very cautious with it. Like I had lost 2 pounds, but the other time I had lost a lot of weight because I wasn't eating like that either, right? I was in the gym, and I may eat like 1 meal a day. Sometimes I wouldn't eat. I would just drink water and something. And that wasn't healthy because it messed up my mood. So I got to be very, very cautious because I don't want to, have another manic breakdown. We won't. So you got to be very, very cautious with that. What is that, Z-Bound? What is that? What is that? Got to be very, very, because, they watching. And I was walking everywhere, child, walking everywhere. And it was hot. And that weight was like, it was pounding down. But I don't want to take, I got to be careful. I don't want to take like Ozempic and all that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose so much weight and it messes up my mood swing. I told my doctor, I said, I do want to lose 60 pounds. 60 pounds. Because at first I said, I want to lose 160 pounds. He said, you don't want to lose too much. When I said, he said, you don't want to lose too much weight too quickly. You wanted to do it a nice, slow, and steady pace because of the mood swings. You know what I'm saying? And, because all the times when I had these breakdowns, I was skinny. If y'all notice, all of you that do the Wiley Show content, do your homework. I was skinny in all them episodes because I wouldn't eat like that, and I was walking everywhere, and I was in the gym heavily, and I never got that medicine recalibrated. Like I'm 320 now. When I got out of jail, my weight, I was like 203. About 203, 203 pounds. I was skinny. I had lost because that food was disgusting. So I don't want to lose too much and be like too quick and then mess up my mood. So I'm on top of it. Like with my therapist on Friday, I'm 6'2". So I just want to lose 60 pounds. Yeah, 60 pounds. Yeah, it creeps up on you, child. It do. It'll creep up on you. Because I don't even get it in the bedroom. Not until I lose 60 pounds. And that should be enough for my weight. I don't want to be like tall and like extremely skinny. I don't. 60 pounds would be good for me. Mm-hmm. So we got a lot of stuff to do. I wish we had some more phone calls and stuff like that, but yeah, we good. We take our medicine every day. We dream every day. And we dream every day. Y'all said take the medicine, take the medicine, take the medicine. Thank you. Ask me some questions. So Lizzo, her album sucked. I listened to that album. I was in the shower and I was so pissed that I couldn't, change the song. It was terrible. Because usually when I'm washing my body, I want a good record. I mean, that album was terrible. It was trash. What made you put that album out? Let me leave her voice note. Hey, Lizzo, this is Wally from The Wally Show. I listened to your new album. I don't even know the name of it, but it's the new one. It was terrible. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's good that you lost the weight, but did you lose the talent? It seemed like when you had the weight, the skill, the music was joyful. It was good. So what happened? Can you let me know when you get this voice note and tell me what happened to you musically, sonically? Because it was terrible. Honestly, and I'm just being real with you. I was in the shower showering, and it was terrible. So let me know what's up. I had to leave her a voice note. That album was terrible. Horrible. And they said it only sold 6,000 copies. Let me add, hold up, it only sold 6,000 copies. You know it was terrible. Crazy. Go on and listen to it. It was terrible. I listened to it. I wasn't impressed. It wasn't even the fact, I'm going to say this. I'm not even gagging that she used Nicki Minaj as content. I mean, used Nicki Minaj as promo. If the album was good, so what? You could use Nicki as promo. The album was terrible. Her 2026 album, it reportedly sold 2,650 copies in the first week. 2,000 copies. 2,000 copies. She's a singer. She a singer. Two 2,000 copies. They haven't dropped her yet. But if she keep, oh man, why is I'm trying to go live on Kick? I'm already live on Kick. Oh, that's the app. That's Kick on Go. 2,000 copies. Somebody else was live. Let me see. That's crazy. Wait a minute. Why you was on the live? He only had 9 people watching him. Like Lamar Odom, how you gonna be live on Kick? Nah, people was watching you. I'm gonna mind my business. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna mind my business. And he a famous basketball player. They'll start watching him once he get high and have like a drug breakdown. Then they'll watch him. Unfortunately, you gotta crash out to get a, unfortunately. Unfortunately, you gotta do that. I'm like, I only got one person watching me on Kick. I'm talking, and I think that's just me watching. Y'all going over there by Kick. I'm gonna do an official Kick. I promise. I'm gonna be active over there. So I can't talk about him. I only got one person. I only got one person, but we live on here on YouTube. Y'all used to watch me on YouTube. It's okay. Dang, Dana Gray was on here for 21 hours. 21 hours. Dang. When did you go to sleep? Is that Ray J? I mean, when do y'all go to sleep? So you got to stream like that 21 hours? It don't show. DDG don't show how many people watching him. I think he got that blocked on his end. Oh, it's a white lady. She cooking. Oh, Oh, okay. I'm gonna say good morning to her. Good morning. Okay. It's a white lady on there cooking. Okay. Over there cooking. Okay, a white lady on there cooking. I don't understand. I'm like, who else on here? All right. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. Y'all better donate. Hit that donate button right there. Y'all better donate. Hey, I cannot wait till we get our own studio apartment. Child, for real. Okay? So I can like stand up and all that. Like I was watching the dog DDG. You've been saying DDG yesterday. I think I like him now. Used to annoy me, but he actually is a cool guy. He's a cool guy. I like to watch DDG. I like to watch. I didn't even know I was on here for 3 hours, y'all. My bad. I didn't even know that. But I'm glad we've been on here for 3 hours. So y'all can know we back. Somebody text me saying, "Why are you back in the algorithm?" I say, yes. Yes, Queen, we back in the algorithm. Hey. Yeah, 8 years probation is nasty work. Not 8 years probation. 8 years probation. Do you think he would survive being on probation for 8 years? Ain't no way in the world. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, I don't mind getting along the lifetime, probation. I mean, the lifetime restraining order. But 8 years probation, because it's a lot of other people he can talk about. He don't have to talk about, because T.S. Madison is not that relevant that she's always in the news all day, every day. She's not. She's not. And I want to know, do she still got that website up? Because she said she took it down. That website, her getting it. I don't tune into that type of content because I don't like to watch adult entertainment content with featuring like the TS of it all. That's not my type of content. Unless it's like a TS man. What was the TS? The like trans man type of content. I don't even watch trans man type of content, but I would like to, lay down with a trans man. What about if he catches a charge for something unrelated? That would violate his probation. He cannot. That would violate his probation. She said WeTV made her take. Oh, WeTV made her take it down, and she made more money on that website than WeTV. So, no, but her videos are still okay. So she took it down, but her videos are still circulating. I want to know, how does she make her money? I'm back. Let me be nosy and ask Chat. How do T.S. Madison makes her money? Because she said one of her mortgages is $10,000. Television and streaming. She started executive produce. Okay, turn over T.S. Madison. YouTube and digital media, acting, producing content ownership, books, speaking and appearances, allegedly estimated net worth, public estimate there, but entertainment industry sites commonly estimate her net worth around $2 million. These figures are estimated and not verified financial disclosure. For someone like T.S. Madison, the biggest money today is likely coming from a combination of TV contracts, producing, digital content, live appearances, brand partnerships, rather than a single source. Okay. Because I was wondering, like, how she must be making a lot of money then doing that. Oh, God. I ain't hating on her. I'm not hating on her at all. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I'm not hating on T.S. Madison. So I don't want people to say, "Oh, he hating on T.S. Madison. He hating on T.S. Madison." I'm not. I promise you, I'm not hating on T.S. Madison. I'm just giving my opinion about it as well. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I'm not hating on T.S. Madison. Because when people say you hate on T.S. Madison, I'm not. I love to just talk about people. I'm not hating. So I want that to be perfectly clear. Oh, the entertainment company that produced those movies is currently producing all of her mainstream work. I thought she said she is. No, she said she took those videos down. Allegedly, according to the street, they said WeTV said take it down. Okay, allegedly, that's what y'all saying in the chat. Y'all said WeTV said take it down. Yeah, it's just really, really something. But yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. Oh, Leslie Jones admits she was frustrated being typecast as an angry character on SNL. Leslie Jones, you need to stop. You need to stop. And I will go there with you because you got me blocked on X, all because I'm still not done listening to your audiobook, but I had to take a break from it because you was pausing and crying all the audiobook. Then you get into these side stories, then you back read your audiobook, then you want to block me. But now you talk about they gave you a typecast of being on SNL. And speaking out being pigeonholed into angry combative roles doing your times on Saturday Night Live. Doing an appearance on the Sam Sanders show, Jones said it bothered her that writers would constantly portray her as the aggressive one. It was kind of frustrating that they would always make me the girl that was angry and beating people on in love with the white boy. She said they just always would make me angry, or if I'm fighting somebody. Like, this what gets me. You weren't saying that when you was on the show. So if you had a problem with all that, you should have left. That show put money in your pocket. That show opened up doors for you to do movies. You need to stop that, Leslie Jones. Now, you got me blocked on X. Let me see if you got me blocked on Facebook, because I will leave you a voice note. That's all you be doing. Let me see. Did you block me on okay, you didn't block me on Instagram. You still there. I left your voice, so let's see what the voice note got to say.
This is Mr. Wiley from The Wiley Show. I want to apologize because I was listening to your audiobook and I was saying some stuff that wasn't right. I would love for you to come on my show. We can have a conversation about your book because I'm still listening to it. And just keep up the good work. I love you at SNL. You did really, really good in SNL. Top talent. I wish you were still on SNL. But I would love for you to come on The Wiley Show. Again, love you, sister, and keep up the good work.
Hey, Leslie Jones, this is Wiley. Listen, I don't understand why you want to trying to throw shade at SNL, but it was the SNL's producers was opening up the doors for you to do all these movies. It ain't their fault that Ghostbuster movie flopped. You need to understand the writers are portraying you that way because that is what sells. That is what is funny. But in your book, you wasn't dragging SNL. You actually like SNL. You actually like being a part of Kenan. You actually like being a part of that brand. So I don't understand now you want to drag them. That don't make no sense. You want dragging them when they just put money in your pocket for you to buy burgers and french fries and drinks and all that type of stuff. I don't understand that. SNL took a chance on you even when you thought they was dragging you when Kenan said that you comedians, you ain't no funny female comedians and you had to let them have it and all that in your book. And I like you did when you was breaking down crying about your brother and all that. And I do send my condolences. But when you do a book, don't you be just reading a book, then you have these sideline conversations and then you want to sit there and cry on the side and then you want to get back and read your book. That's why I was saying that. And you need to unblock me from X. I ain't got time for you to have to be blocked up on X. I ain't do nothing to you but talked about your book, and I gave you some more book sales. Okay. I just have to let her know that because I'm a little turned. Like why she got me blocked? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand that. I don't want to try to help her with the book, and she gonna have me blocked on X. Oh, because I said she was in that war. I would love to like do a screen share. Maybe we'll do it on Kick of her audiobook. It's just like I gotta find a part where she was crying. Did she get to these sideline stories? I'm over it. I'm over it. Like I don't understand like this because these people. Let me just share this. These people think it bothers me that they have me blocked. It don't bother me. I'm a little bothered right now. A little bothered because for the show. But in all honesty, it doesn't bother me that you have me blocked. Thank you that over there, what's the guy name that owns X, that he allowed us to see the tweets. If you got a blocked tweet, Roland Martin got me blocked. Roland Martin got me blocked. Leslie Jones got me blocked. K Michelle. Let me see if K Michelle still got me blocked. Give me a second. Let me see, because I think I was trolling K Michelle. And K Michelle got me blocked. Let me go to K Michelle. Give me a second. K Michelle. Is this it? Yeah, K Michelle got me blocked. K Michelle got me blocked. I don't understand. Why does she got me blocked? Let me just type her name and my name in the search bar. And would it pull up the tweets that I said about her? I don't know why she got me blocked, though. What did I say? Okay, it's not showing what I said about her. Let me put I don't understand why she got me. I know I said something she ain't like and she blocked me. Oh, it's probably been so long. I don't know what we were saying together. Let me see if it'll pop up on latest. No. Yeah, she got me blocked. If y'all find some tweets of me trolling K Michelle, let me know. And I'm so good. One thing I like about X, I'm gonna share this though. I like it that they got the likes privated, because if you all were to see my likes on X, you all would definitely gag. You would definitely gag. It nothing pop up when I did it on ChatGPT, but you know, I'm glad that the likes is blocked, because I'd be like, because like when I want to watch. Okay, I'm gonna keep it PG-13. When I want to, watch, when I want to watch some type of videos, I used to go on a website, and but now you can just see it on X, and X got, X is just very nasty. So if I say that's just be on X, and I like it, but I don't understand why do they got the likes button hidden on the mobile device. Do I need to upgrade or X or something like that? Like, because when I go on X on my mobile device, you can't see the likes like on my homepage. Yeah, X6 right there. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You is not lying. You is not lying. Yeah, X it is. You ain't lying. You tell the truth. All right. But look, you tell the truth on that, because it's definitely that type of way up on there. You ain't lying. It's when I check on X, that's why I don't screen share in my X account, because down my timeline, it's ruthless. It's ruthless. Like down my timeline, it is ruthless. Like you be like, Dad, did he post that? Like, Daddy, what? It's ruthless on X. It is ruthless. All right. Well, I love y'all. This was lit. This was a good show. Thank you to all the phone calls. Thank you to the people that called in. If you want to contribute to the show, you can always go to our Cash App at $Wally Show 1090. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't share I can't share the stuff on X because it gets down. It gets down with the get down. It gets down. It gets down. It gets down with the good down. It's good. I can't show y'all because it gets down. It gets down with get down on my X. I'll be real honest. I'm just telling y'all. All right. This was fun. What does this go live? Make sure y'all thumbs up. We've been out for 3 hours. Make sure y'all check the replay. And we will see y'all in the next video. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. One time to heart, always remember to put God first. And if I go on any other broadcast, I will let you all know for it. And if I go on, if I'm a guest, if I'm co-hosting the show, I will text you. If you want to be added to the text list, you can text 773-641-8742, 773-641-8742, and I will text you when I go live, okay? It was a good live. Thank y'all so very much. And so today, I believe Monica going live today, all about tea. I will let you all know. I'm not 100% sure, but if I do go live, I will send a text and I will go live before the show start. Okay, little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Talk to y'all soon. Peace. Hey, hey, hey.